This is officially a wrap on day one of riding my motorcycle with my entire family from Seattle, Washington, all the way down to San Diego, California on the Pacific Coast Highway.
For day one, we rode from Marysville, Washington to Coos Bay, Oregon.
Today was crazy. We started at 5 a.m. and ended at around 6 p.m. I did have a little hiccup with my camera, which was discouraging for the first day of a 10-day trip where I'm trying to vlog. Someone hit up Insta360 and tell them to sponsor me, please.
Let's just get right into it. This is technically day 1.5 because we stayed in Marysville instead of Whidbey Island for those of you following along. But here we're just putting our bags on, preparing to leave our hotel and meet up with our riding friends. We started the day early, y'all. I'm talking like 5:30 in the morning. It was early and rainy because we live in Washington and it's always wet. The camera really wasn't interested in us passing through Seattle, but it got my dad in all his commentary.
And we're turning a Springle. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. You don't feel that? Yeah. I got a ball spot. I can feel it.
Well, there's definitely more of that commentary coming in the future videos, but if you're following along, you know that we followed the Washington-Oregon border until we reached the Oregon coast.
We officially made it to the coast.
I have to admit, I did a terrible job of keeping track of all the viewpoints that we went to. The first one, I believe, was Neocani viewpoint, and I don't know what this one is. We were a little bit further down on the Oregon coast. You can tell we're further down the Oregon coast because there's less evergreen trees and more sand on the beaches, which I honestly feel was one of my favorite parts of the trip because I just really love seeing how the land changes and morphs over time the farther down the coast you get, in my most ethereal princess voice. Another favorite part was all the food we ate. This was Newport Cafe. It was a great little diner just south of Lincoln City if you're familiar with the Oregon coast, and 2 hours north of our last stop in Coos Bay. Oop, hopefully my brother doesn't hate me. I had to get him smashing that burger. Here's our last stop in Coos Bay where we saw some pirate ships and a great sunset. And that's a wrap for day one. Over 387 miles, 13 hours. Follow along for more.